You know what? That's a trailer for a new film called Like a Boss.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Rightfully titled.
Absolutely.
You can't just land and be a boss.
That's a fact.
You got to earn that position. Some people it's easier than others. They get grandfathered in that position.
Inherited.
Okay? But other people got to fight, kick, borrow, hit the ground, stand back up, be resilient, pray, meditate.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit?
Hello, I know.
This young lady right here, man, it's a success story happening right in front of your very eyes. You used to be an assistant for Chico, right?
Chico Brown?
Yeah.
Chico Leroy Brown?
Yeah.
I wasn't his assistant, but I might as well have been. I was his driver, hoe wrangler. Who Chico? Chico Leroy Brown. He's from South Central, well, from Compton, California. And we met when we used to work at this youth center. He did the gang prevention program, and I was doing. I was an activity coordinator for the youth, and yeah, we became friends. And like, he's like my big brother. I would consider him family.
Yeah, because I know I'm from Cali, so you know we got some folks in common.
Yes,
you know,
we do.
And I remember we were talking about that, and I was like, that's why. Because when you start doing kids say the darndest things, people were like, well, man, that's interesting. Tiffany. Oh, by the way, Tiffany Haddish is here. Good morning. There you go. Yeah, and I was like, yo, that's commonplace for her. She's always worked around youth. That's always been important to you, right?
Always been important to me. You know, I feel like as a youth, when I was a youth, but in my heart, I still am a youth.
Absolutely.
But when I was a youth, I felt like, there were certain people that were instrumental in getting me to where I am today, and I would love to be that same kind of instrument or example to others.
I love that about Tiffany Haddish, man, because you could get to the top and not want to share.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you also, but I'm not a role model, okay? Or just use my mistakes as guidelines of what not to do.
Okay.
Okay.
What mistakes you make?
Oh, I've made mistakes. I was talking about it not too long ago.
Which one?
That New Year's Eve one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, damn, that's right. Tiffany listens. She watches the show. So she told me.
Oh, yeah, I watch.
Okay, the New Year's Eve incident, and people gave you a lot of backlash
Yeah,
and
they
all
gave
that.
me a lot of backlash, like they don't mess up at work every now and then.
Everybody
ain't perfect every day at work. We humans. We make mistakes. We learn.
And then you grow. Okay, and that's what we focus on.
Growth.
The growth.
Yes.
You know, to me, the mistake ain't a mistake. It's just a learnable moment.
Right. It's a lesson.
It's a lesson.
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish is a boss now. When you look around her, look at her staff, Heather B.
Her spirits.
Yo, y'all raise your hand. Put your hands in the air.
That's my aura.
Look
my
like
spirit.
that's the whole African diaspora over there, man.
They look like me. They look like me.
Yeah, they got awesome.
I got other ones too. I got light brights. I got a little bit of everything.
And that's purposeful, right? You're doing that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm a multicultural employer.
You got some light brights?
Yeah, I got some light brights.
They're standing outside the door.
Yes.
The white guys are standing outside the door.
Oh, okay.
They're not allowed to see at the table.
No, they
Different. New decade.
what they call security. Security. They can carry guns.
They could carry guns.
They can do things.
Tiffany. Just like a boss movie, it seemed like it's right up your lane. What was it about it that appealed to you?
Well, there was no script when the writers came to me and was like, we want to do a movie about friendship. And I was like, okay, it needs to be this, it needs to be that, it needs to be this. And like, I was giving them all these guidelines of what kind of movie I would want to do, what I would want it to be about. Like, because I feel like friendships are so important, especially in my life and in a lot of the women's lives that I know. So like you are assigned your family. Like God gives you this mother, this father, or whatever, and you have really no control over that. But you can build your own family through your friendships, right? And build really strong bonds. And I wanted to create a movie that showed that and showed that, like, if you don't tell how you really feel about something, if you're holding things in, it's easily, a bubble, a tear can easily be put in that relationship if you're not honest and open about how you feel about things. So they came up with something, and then I was like, okay, let's do it, but we're going to have to change some of the things because women, we don't talk like that. We don't do this type of stuff. And so we made some changes here and there, and I think we got us a pretty good movie.
Absolutely. Okay, I like that. When were you able to, because you know how it is in the acting world, you're not always able to offer suggestions or make changes, and it happens. I remember doing the movie Stump the Yard, and they asked me to be me. You know, and we was at the step show, and I was like, yeah, this is Sway, blah, 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 blah. They wrote something for me that wasn't me, you know, and so I kind of said, you know, I did it my way. They shut that shit down. They told me I have to stick to the script. I didn't understand that. Do you still have to stick to the script?
Depending on what it is, yeah. Like I just did the Madam C.J. Walker story.
Okay.
It's
Did she
limited-
just wait, hold up, man. Come on.
Wow, let's go, Tiff.
Break down who Madam C.J. Walker is.
Madam C.J. Walker was not only an African-American woman, but that we can just put that part to the side. She was the very first female in the United States of America to become a self-made millionaire. She created job opportunities for over 20,000 women worldwide and men. She basically single-handedly started the hair care industry. Madam C.J. Walker. Yes. Philanthropist, businesswoman.
Okay.
Boss.
There it is.
Black.
And black.
And black.
Yes.
And black. You know, I like to save that part for the end of the statement because, you know, I feel like sometimes everybody's like, oh, this black person, that. No, this person.
Yeah.
And then, they're black. They overcame all adversity. Regardless of this, they still were able to achieve that and didn't sell out she did it her way. She didn't do what the men wanted her to do. She did it her way. And so that's how I get down to. Oh, yeah. And I'm black.
And you're black. I like that.
On that note about Madam C.J. Walker, after the Golden Globes, I saw that you put up on your Instagram, and I love this post. And it was Tiffany, a video of her walking through these doors and throwing out roses and saying, "Here, haters, smell the roses. Quit being a bitch." I'm already on the next level. Because some people will come at Tiffany, Black Twitter, you know, they have fun with Tiff sometimes.
Yeah, you know, I like to talk shit. So.
Okay.
But I wonder, has it always been easy for you to rise above those type of negative critiques?
Yes. I mean, here go the thing. People be failing to realize. My mama prepared me for this, okay? I grew up with the mother who ended up having a really bad car accident and had some mental illness and still has mental illness and is getting over it, right? And she was verbally abusive to me. I was growing up in a household where I was told, like, a lot of really mean things. She said a lot of mean stuff. And that's the first person I ever loved, okay? That's the first person I ever been in love with was my mother. And for her to say some of the things that she used to say to me, it hurt me for a long time. You stupid. You ain't no good. You look like your ugly ass daddy. You ain't never gonna be shit, right? And all kind of other things she would say that still like are little triggers for me. But when somebody I don't even know, I can't even see you, I can't even look at you in your eyes, says something about me, well then that kind of makes me feel like, well damn, do they really love me? Do you really love me? And you using your brain power, your energy to figure out mean things to say about me that I don't even know you exist. I really don't even give a fuck. I'm still getting paid, baby.
That part.
Like, I'm still winning, and you sitting over there behind your little phone or behind your computer, wasting your energy, your life force to try to talk bad about me. But when really you just being a publicist. Because people that don't even know me that might follow you, see you talking about me, and they like, dang, what this girl do? Why you feel like she doing this to the community? Let me check her out. And they're like, dang, no, I really like her. She make me laugh. She make me feel good. Now I got 23 new followers because all you had was 23. But which doesn't make you a gooder person or a badder person because you don't have a lot of friends, but it says a lot about you.
So whose opinions do matter to you?
My grandmother's opinion matters to me. My opinion matters to me. My team, the people that I employ, that I pay to make sure I'm moving in the right direction, their opinion matters to me. God's opinion matters to me. How my soul feels about something matters to me. My closest friends, their opinion matters to me. And if I get a man, when I get a man, his opinion matter a little bit.
A little bit, right? Tiffany Haddish, single and a boss. You know, we had Kev. Kev's a good friend, known him for years. I love that man. You know, I thought it was interesting when he dropped his documentary that most people focused on the argument he had with his trainer when he's talking to you about everything from his relationship with his father, his family, how he walked through that fire of adversity and admitted his wrongs and the whole nine. But we had him up here and we asked him about you and some of the backlash you were getting at that time. This is what he had to say. Kevin Hart.
Me and Tiffany are close.
Yeah.
You know, Tiffany's like a sister to me.
Yeah.
You know, we don't talk every day, but we're close. I'm available if ever needed. I am extremely proud and happy for it just because I know where she's really come from. I know who she really is. And I like that this journey is taking her to this place in her career. But it's a struggle. Like, it's not easy. So she goes through shit. You know, she's trying to figure it out. And I like that she's being human about it. You know, like you're seeing an individual that's flawed in a couple different ways here and there, but you're also seeing somebody that's not afraid to show how happy she is about the blessings that have come her way.
Let's talk about those flaws.
You know how when
Kevin.
somebody says something real nice, and Tiffany was like, "Wait a minute, this is going someplace else."
He always want to make it clear you ain't perfect, nigga.
What have y'all learned from each other, you feel, in your relationship? What do you think you taught him, and what has he taught you?
I don't know what the hell I taught him. I think I've taught him that women are stronger than you think we are. I think I've taught him that, like, cause I remember when we were younger, and you know I was going through my struggle. He'd be like, "Just get you a rich man. Why don't you just get you a rich man? You can date any kind of man. Why don't you just get you a rich man?" I'm like, I'm not that chick. I'm not that girl. Like, don't get me twisted. I would love to date a rich man, but that's not. I feel like that wouldn't satisfy my spirit. Like it's installed in me to work, to create as well, and to just depend on somebody. I mean, that's cool, but what if he died? What if he got 17 bitches? What if he what if
17?
What if it's you know, who knows? You know,
17.
so hey, that might be one of my flaws. I'm always thinking of what if. So I do got a lot of flaws, but whatever.
Have you ever had a successful relationship with a man, you feel like, or a good relationship?
I've had many.
Many men?
Many men. many men. I don't know if they wish death on me, but they put that D on me.
Another D word.
Yeah.
How would a man, like, how would it...
Sway like, oh damn, well that wasn't my follow-up question.
Put that D on her.
That's what I'm gonna do, a remix. Many men. Many men. Put that D on me. They put that D on me. They put that D on me.
I like that. I'm gonna jump out of that.
Let me take over because I know this is my first time meeting you, but I'm good friends with Willie Jackson. And,
Yeah, I love Willie.
And Willie always has like the nicest things to say
I
about
helped
working
his hair
with you.
grow back.
What a statement.
I didn't know that, so I'm gonna have
What does
to.
that mean? Willie didn't have hair?
He was missing a little bit. He had a little patch.
I'm gonna get on him about that later today. But the thing I wanted to say was that, you know, success is great, but I think it's how you treat the people around you. Like you were saying, your friend's opinion matters to you a lot. And so what was it about, like, coming up in the industry that the people that you were working at that were already at a certain point and you saw how they treated people that you were like, you know what, I don't ever want to be the person that you work next to and you're like, this guy's a fucking asshole, even though I'm a fan of his.
Yeah, I think it's super important. Like in every religion, the golden rule is treat others how you want to be treated, no matter what religion, no matter what. And I think that's really the most important thing in life, no matter what field, no matter what industry you're in, is treat people the way you want to be treated. And when I was coming up, I mean, it's people that have been really mean to me, really rude to me, really nasty to me, and I'll just look at them and go, you know what, I'm going to pray for them. And I can't wait to treat them the way that they treat me.
Yeah.
And even now, and I've run into them again, and I'm on a different level than they are, I still treat them the way I want to be treated. And I know it fucks them up in their spirit. I know they can't stand it. Like, this bitch is still nice. I fucking hate this bitch. Kill them with the kindness. And you kill them with kindness, it eats their spirit up. They parasites can't stand it. And when they say your demons are uncomfortable around my demons. Yeah, that's why you don't like me.
And then she
And I think demons are just parasites.
Yes.
Don't get me started.
I like that. I love how she, like a boss, every time she make a statement, she take a sip.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, think on that.
Yes.
Yo, Heather, who was the comedian we had here, a young lady that spoke highly about Tiffany Haddish?
Oh, Ada.
Yeah. Ada
yes,
Rodriguez.
Yup, Ada.
Ada
Yup,
Rodriguez.
Yes.
And I thought it was so cool what she volunteered to say about you,
Ada,
because we were talking highly about you. And this is what she said when she came by the show.
Tiffany and I met because if you look a certain way in comedy, they put you in a certain category. You can't possibly be funny. Not when we started. We didn't have Me Too when we started doing stand-up. You know? So anyway, she came to me and she was like, yo, I heard about you. We became friends. We became real friends to find out that we have such parallel stories. It's kind of weird how similar we were. But the one thing that we met at is that we were not going to be victims. A lot of bad shit happened to both of us, and we decided we were going to grind, pave the way, and blaze the path for people who look like us that came behind us. And we've been connected ever since.
That's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Still
Yeah, I
the mission.
told her we not gonna be. What we not gonna be is professional victims. We not gonna be professional boo-hooers or please come save me, rescue me. It's like, no, we gonna support each other and we gonna rise above. And these things might have happened to us, but that's just to make us stronger. Because success is heavy. You gotta be strong for success. And sometimes I've never met nobody who's successful that's black, anyways, that has not been through a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like I haven't met one black woman that is powerful that hasn't been abused or hurt in some kind of way. And I think and some white women too. I know a lot of white women that are very successful that have been through some shit. Now, men, I don't know about y'all. I don't really do too much research on y'all. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
But as a woman,
Make sure you do it hard.
when I do. When I do.
Take a sip on that one.
Well, when I do, I'll hurt your back. I'll pull out.
Wow, Tiff.
I'm sorry, it's too early in the morning. Huh?
No, it ain't.
But I'm just being honest.
I didn't want that visual though. Oh wow. But yeah.
You fucking Sway up. Since Sway ain't got no comebacks.
We're gonna pay for a whole different interview.
No, I'm just celebrating Tiffany Haddish.
But what she said is true. Like, you know, we support each other, and I've always been the type of person that if I say I'm gonna do something, because I think the most powerful thing you have is your word. Like, words are some of the most powerful things you could ever use. It's the most deadliest weapon. You can kill somebody's spirit with the right words. And like, you know, and my favorite thing that I learned a few years back is, you know, we all learn how to spell. You learn how to spell words, right? And spell, you can cast a spell like it's magical, right? Wow. And your words are like magic wands. And whatever you say that comes out your mouth, you know, and how much energy you got behind it, you can create a whole new universe. You can create a whole world for yourself. And so when I learned that, I started saying to myself in the mirror, Tiffany Haddish, I love and approve of you. You are successful. You are supportive to your friends and family. And even if they don't support you, that's all right. It's going to come back to you some other kind of way. Don't worry about where it's coming from. Just know that you can give it out, and whatever you give is what you're going to get back. And literally, that's what my whole life has been. And every time something go bad, it's when I be hating on myself first. And then some shenanigans go down. I'm like, oh, I forgot the power. I forgot how to use my magic. God gave it to me. He created me in his image. I got to just use my words right.
Word up.
And you're a living example of that right there.
Dope.
Tiffany Haddish. I say things in my head every morning that I repeat it. You know, every morning, I always say, stay on your square, keep your integrity, be transparent, be honest, challenge yourself, and keep your faith. You know, I pray, I meditate, and I do about 25 push-ups.
No, that's good. I do the baby shark ab challenge.
The what?
It's only 1 minute and 33 seconds. That's all I do. And it's underneath this small layer of fat that keeps me warm in the winter.
Yeah.
There is abs.
There's abs, right?
There's abs.
The baby, how you do it, though?
Baby shark.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I don't know what
I
that is.
posted it on my Instagram. You should check it out.
Okay.
It's 1 minute and 33 second workout. I saw it on YouTube, and the man was saying he got an 8-pack, but he failed to say that he was doing it 3 times a day. Now I just do it once a day. Okay. I mean, it's really good. Like, I haven't had lower back pain or anything since I started doing it. It really strengthens your core, and it's basically some little workout that these gymnastic girls came up with, little 6-7-year-olds, and you just you sit up like in a V the whole time, right? And you use your core to hold yourself up, and you open and close your legs, and you lift your legs up like this, and you lift both legs up, and then you roll over, you kick your legs, and but it's all abdominal workout.
Shit, I'm starting tomorrow.
It's challenge. If we do it 2-3 times a day for 30 days, we have an 8-pack.
I'm going to do it.
A minute.
I ain't
and
seen an
30
8-pack
seconds.
A minute and 33 seconds.
Baby shark workout, Sway.
Baby shark.
Ab challenge.
Ab
Try
challenge.
it.
Okay.
Try it. I think you should film it too, Sway.
Okay, damn,
I
Tiff.
think you should do it. I think we should get in the hallway and challenge each
wanna
other.
do that shit?
And do it today.
You want to do it today?
I will kill you in this.
Well, I got to see what you're doing. I'm going to do it with you, too, just because you said that. We're going to get it.
Let's
Okay,
do it. We'll do it in the hallway. We'll post it.
Okay.
I can't
And then
wait.
we'll do a before-after because I'm going to look. Nah, I don't really look whack when I do athletic stuff, but I probably won't look at my best.
You're going to
30
look
days.
crazy. It's going to take you at least 5 days to really get good at it.
Okay.
Unless
I'ma
you do
try
it 2-3 times a day, then maybe it'll take you 2 days.
Okay, we got it. Nadine's on the line. Tiffany
up,
Haddish
Nate?
is here. She's in Virginia Beach. What up, Nadine?
Hey,
Good
Nadine.
morning. Good morning.
Hey.
Good awakening.
y'all?
We woke up today.
Yeah. How you doing, Nadine? You got a question for Tiff?
Good. Yes, I just want to say to Tiffany that she is a humble person. She's doing great. Her level up and blessings are awesome, and it's because of who she is, dealing with her history with her mom and different things, and she has a wonderful circle around her. And I think she remembered the advice that she got. Don't invite people to your house if you got something to lose.
Oh, yes. The best advice Queen Latifah ever gave me.
She said to what?
She said, don't let nobody in your house that ain't got something to lose. And I've taken that all the way from my actual house to my vagina.
God damn.
That's a house, too.
A vagina?
That's a house. That's a home.
That's a home.
That's a home, man. Every man want to go home.
That's a mansion.
No, mine is a studio.
It's a studio?
Very small.
Okay.
Small Japanese studio.
A pre-production studio.
Every type is.
Okay.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Nihongo ga skoshi wakarimasu ka? Eigo ga wakarimasu ka?
Wow, man.
Yeah, I speak Japanese.
Damn, he bilingual. Tiffany Haddish is here.
Multilingual.
Multilingual. Yeah, how many languages do you speak?
Probably about 3 or 4.
Which ones?
I got some Spanish pretty good.
Okay.
Me mucho gusta bailar, me encantan las hamburguesas y los tacos, papi chulo.
She loves hamburgers and tacos.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Okay, all right.
My Japanese is cool.
Okay.
And I'll just learn me some Hebrew.
How's that
Yeah,
go?
Hebrew. I'm still learning. But I had a bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
And so I had to learn the Vietza, which is Genesis 28 verses 10 through 16. I had to do in Hebrew from the Torah. It was talking about Jacob's ladder and stuff. And so I had to do that in Hebrew. And I know how to pray in Hebrew. And I know how to ask a man for some money in Hebrew. I'm not going to do that today.
Okay,
It's not that environment.
That's not that environment for
But
that.
when I get in these studios.
You go, Tiffany Haddish. I want to do this,
It's like
Tiffany.
an endless cup of coffee.
Yo, I love that coffee, boy.
It's
Yeah.
Peppermint tea.
Our first time guests all go through an initiation with us.
Oh, okay. Look, I don't want to be in the Illuminati. No, thank you.
No, not that kind of
I
initiation.
don't do initiation.
Okay, no, not that kind of. Like, we're not
Okay,
cutting no
thank you.
goat throats or nothing
Okay,
like that. But we
good.
do have the mystery sack.
It's coming up right now.
Go ahead and reach in.
Dig deep, dig deep.
Put your hands into Sway's sack.
That sounds gross.
It's Sway's Mystery Sack on Shade 45.
Tiffany Haddish, okay? I'm not sure if I want your hand in my sack right now.
I don't know if I want my hand in your sack.
Tiff, you got to do 3 questions. Pull them out one at a time. Read
Okay.
it out loud. Got to answer honestly.
Okay, that's
All
not
right.
hard
Right,
to
here
do.
we go, there we go.
All right,
Right
is
there
that-
is Tiffany
okay,
Haddish.
there's one question. Okay, here we go. Have you met an idol yet that disappointed you in person? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I don't idolize anyone. But I have met some people that I thought was, that's gonna be so cool.
Uh-huh.
And then it was pretty disappointing.
Like, how bad was it? Just didn't make eye contact, didn't give attention, or just said crazy stuff?
No, just okay, so let me just so I used to have this calendar of Tyson Beckford.
Okay.
Okay, I used to get all his calendars, used to have them on my wall, and I used to fantasize about Tyson Beckford, like, oh, that's gonna be my man. He's so fine. I bet when he touched me, it's gonna feel so good.
Right.
Oh, he's gonna be so. And then I met him in a nightclub, and I asked him if he wanted to dance, and he started dancing with me, and his hand touched me, and his hands was like sandpaper.
Oh.
My skin is soft and supple.
It's very moist.
And his hands was very rough. And it felt like cat tongue. It made me very upset.
You got upset over that?
It made me upset because it ruined my fantasy. But my fantasy was ruined. I took his calendar off my wall. It was 2 years. Hands being rough.
You should just give him lotion.
Yeah.
Moisturizer.
Look, we friends now.
Yeah.
We cool now. But he can't touch me.
Okay, that's fair enough right there.
But that's my buddy.
That's your buddy.
And that's the truth.
Good guy, Tyson Beckford with the rough hands.
Got them rough hands.
Question number two.
But that's because he worked out. I know now that's because I was younger then. I didn't know that.
They wear the
if you
gloves
lift weights,
Calluses.
I've been telling him you got to get calluses removed for them hands.
God damn.
Cat hands. Okay. Do you have any tips for men looking to upgrade their cunnilingus game? Yes. Okay. We can talk about this for hours.
Talk about that now. We only got a couple minutes.
Another sip.
While you're doing it, my favorite thing is when a man, especially if you got a deep voice, hum a little bit. Hum your favorite tune while you like. I like
you
that.
Like that? What is it
I
about
like
the
that.
tone?
Hum, the vibration,
Okay.
vibrate like it's.
Okay.
It feels good.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about.
Tiffany, why you messing Sway up?
I like.
That's what you like to hum.
I like the hum. I like the vibration.
Okay,
I like the vibration.
All right, one last question, real fast.
Okay, and the last
Don't
question.
hum.
The last question is, what's the most outlandish, expensive display of flashiness you've seen in someone's home? Gold toilet seats, gold. A toilet and toilet seats and like gold borders and trim and stuff, just gold everywhere. I think that's just doing too much.
That's doing too
and
much.
I don't think you should shit in gold.
You don't think you should shit and go?
for the environment.
I don't even want to know who that is.
But I did rub my ass all over the toilet.
There you go. Got a golden buttocks. Tiffany Haddish, ladies and gentlemen. Tiff, we talked about doing this a couple of years ago backstage at the Dave Chappelle show. We finally made it happen.
Yes.
Welcome home. Welcome home. Congratulations. You're so empowering.
It feels good to be here.
And I love what you do. My daughter's very inspired by you. A lot of young black girls are inspired, but even across the board. African girls all the way down. Continue your work.
Thank you.
All right, you got allies in us. Tiffany Haddish, ladies and gentlemen.
I appreciate y'all.
Like a Boss in theaters tomorrow.
Yes.
DJ Wonder about to go into this mix. You can follow him at DJ Wonder.
DJ Wonder.
Okay, the one and only DJ
Wonder.